Another thing you want to think about is campus atmosphere. So what kind of personality does a school have? Do they have lots of school spirit? What are the academic expectations? Is it co-ed, religious, military? Do they have any of those kind of relationships that shape the way that the school operates? Another thing to think about is what kind of supports are available to students. How awesome is their career center? Do they have tutoring that's free? What kind of housing is there? Does the school provide housing for you all 4 years if it's a school that you live at? How diverse is the student body? Are there clubs, activities, sports? How do students generally spend their time and hang out? So would you rather go to a school where the campus is integrated in the city? So basically the buildings are spread out across the city. You might have to take public transportation to get from your dorm room to the building where you're actually taking your classes. And what this means is there's kind of less campus community. There aren't really places where all students gather together, right? So that's one option. The other option is a school that has a close-knit community, and there's really strong sense of campus spirit, of who you are as a student when you attend this school. But it might not be as connected to a town, or it might not even be near a big city. It might just be closer to a smaller town. So those are your two options. City, spread out campus, maybe not associated with a city or very close to a town, but really small campus and strong community. So this was something that was also really important to me. I went to a high school where we had a really strong sense of community, and that was something that I really wanted when I went to college. So that's how I would have answered the question. But as you're writing these down, it's going to help you actually find schools that you want to go to. I do have another question as well. Would you rather? So listen up and get ready to think. So, would you rather attend a school where most students live in the dorms, and you have a lot of opportunities to make new friends? Maybe there are social events that happen in those dorms. Or would you rather attend a school where most students live off campus, but that means that they don't have to pay for the school housing or the meals? So those are the two options. So pause the video, think about it, decide what you would rather do. So I knew for me that it was really important to create friends while I was at school, and one of the best ways to do that is to live on campus. If you're unable to live on campus, however, you can also join clubs and sports teams if your school has those opportunities. And most do. Even community colleges where they don't actually have dorms, they will often have clubs and meeting spaces for students. So a couple more questions for you to think about and write down as we kind of talk about this subject of what is it actually like to live on the campus. So would you rather attend a school that has your club, like your favorite activity, but it's not your dream school? Or would you rather attend your dream school, but they don't have like the club or sport or extracurricular that you really, really wanted to do? Which would you rather? So pause the video, think about it, and write it down. For me, I didn't have to actually decide between these two things, because my school had both. And so that can be the real sweet spot for you as you're looking. But there might be a scenario where you really, really want to play a sport and your school just doesn't have it, the one that you really want to go to. So it can be good to know where you stand on that topic. Another would you rather question. Would you rather attend a school in a place that looks and feels like Vermont? Or would you rather attend a school that's maybe further away, that has a lot of different kinds of people who attend? So pause the video, think about it, write it down. So this question is really getting at that question of diversity. A lot of schools in Vermont are majority white students who attend, but for some people it can be really important to meet people from different backgrounds and gain that kind of cultural understanding and make friends who come from a lot of different places. So if that's something that's really important to you, it's good to think about. And most schools will have a statistic on the makeup of their student body, which can help you determine the actual diversity of the school. Another would you rather question. So would you rather spend your Saturday attending a school football game, tailgating out in the parking lot, having a good time, or be hanging out with your friends in more of a chill setting, maybe in someone's room, just like playing card games, sitting listening to music? Which would you rather do with your Saturday? So pause the video, think about it, write down your answer. So this one was important to me for sure when I was applying to school. I wanted to be in those kind of social settings where it was a smaller social settings. I felt pretty awkward in high school, didn't really feel comfortable navigating large groups of people. So I was really looking for a school that didn't have a big sports presence and where people really just like hung out with each other. However, it can be super awesome to go to sports games, and if that's something that you know you want to do, make sure that you are looking at schools that have a lot of sport culture.